We're honored to have Alice Weingartner of Grace Med with us this morning. Would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, Alice?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the March 4th, 2019 meeting of the Shawnee County Board of Commissioners. My name is Bob Archer. I currently serve as the chair of the commission and represent District 3 alongside Commissioner Bill Rippon, who represents District 1, and Commissioner Kevin Cook, who represents District 2. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Good morning.
First, I will point out that item 1, presentation, is going to be delayed because there was an illness. So we will begin with item 2, if we could, Chris.
All right. Proclamations, presentations, number 2. Fourth quarter report for 2018. Alice Weingartner, Director of Community Development, Grace Med.
Good morning, Commissioners. Alice Weingartner with Grace Med. It's a pleasure to see you on hopefully this last snowy day of the year. I probably jinxed us now. So, sorry, Dusty. It's my pleasure to bring the fourth quarter report for Grace Med. It's hard to believe that this is the second fourth quarter report that we are presenting to you. Our annual requirement as a federally qualified health center is to submit data to the Health and Resources Services Administration, and so the data that I'm providing to you is what was submitted to them in February of this year. We saw unduplicated patients in 2018. We saw 8,886. That's an increase of 975 patients in that year, and then which also correlated to an increase of over 4,000 encounters. And so of those patients that we saw, we generated over 17,000 encounters. So we did see growth, which is what we hoped we would see. We also continue to get used to our new home at the Capital Family Clinic, and we continue to see a variety of people come in who hadn't been in our services before. I'm also really happy to report some growth in our oral health outreach program. This last school year, in 2018, we served or are serving 26 schools in Shawnee County. That's up from 19 schools in 2017, and we anticipate that we'll be over 30 schools come this next school year. So we see that that is definitely a program that's a benefit to the children in the community, as well as their family members who don't have to leave work and that type of thing. The last thing I wanted to share, or two last things I wanted to share, is I left in many chairs a copy of our fundraising event that is taking place tomorrow at Countryside United Methodist Church. This is a benefit for Grace Med called Hotcakes for Hope Care. It runs from 5 to 7:30. Tickets are still available online, or you can purchase them at the door. Purchasing them online, you do get a slight discount. The first 200 people that come through will get this lovely limited edition mug for coming to the event as well. This will really benefit our patients who have a hard time affording to pay for their care, and so we really encourage folks to come and join us. We are very excited about this event for several reasons. One is we have a number of celebrities in our community who will be serving pancakes that day. The three of you commissioners have agreed to do that, so we look forward to having you there. Our esteemed Linda Oakes, our local health department, will also be there serving pancakes, plus a variety of community partners, including Matt Pavarnik from the Chamber, Randy Peterson from Stormont Vale, Marlou Wagner from Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and of course our mayor will be there as well, and our CEO, Dave Sanford. And just to give him due credit, my husband will be flipping pancakes too. So, And we've also been really fortunate of the volunteers that have come out. We have volunteers coming from the 2030 Club. Vallejo has also sent a group of volunteers too to help support us with this event. So we're very excited to have this first benefit in our community. So truly the last thing I wanted to share is that we expect to have a second pediatrician joining us this summer, and we also expect to be bringing our vision services online this summer. So that's something that we've been working towards as well. So I would be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Well, first of all, I think we need to clarify the term celebrity, if you're including us in that group. But thank you. You had 8,800 patients. What's the most we ever had when the FQHC was under Shawnee County?
Gosh, it was probably similar to that number in 1 year, but that was several years ago. So yeah, we definitely have seen, you know, an uptick in the numbers. It was kind of a one-time thing that happened that year.
Good.
Usually we were around 6,000 or 7,000.
6,000 or 7,000.
Yeah.
And we're actually bringing more services, dental and vision, to the community that we never did under the FQHC.
That's absolutely correct, yes. And those are things that we know are just so needed. I mean, really seeing, you know, the numbers of dental patients grow has just been really tremendous and exciting.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm looking forward to being there tomorrow.
Great.
I truly am. Additional comments for Alice?
Just
Commissioner Cook?
since the opening of the Capitol facility, has that changed your attendance or participation or numbers of patients, now that you actually have the building open at Huntunin Lane?
I think that's probably where we've seen the most growth, particularly because of the new services taking place at that location.
Okay.
So, yes.
So once we had our location up and running, that really has been the uptick in numbers of patients?
I think that's definitely had a positive impact.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Commissioner Riffin?
Do you think the location was one of the keys there, or just?
I think the location has a lot to do with it. I mean, we are in the heart of the community. We're very nicely placed on the bus route. We're walkable for those folks that live in that neighborhood. We've got great parking access and bike access. So I think we've just really improved, you know, the ways people can get to us.
It was nice to use that building, too, that was sitting vacant in that area.
Definitely,
it was.
definitely.
Well, thank you. This is
Thank you.
This is a good news story that I hope the media will highlight in the midst of a cold, dreary winter and political events that aren't always good news. I hope this will be highlighted in the media. Thank you, Al.
Thank you very much.
I look forward to
Seeing you
whatever
tomorrow.
assignment we get tomorrow
Yes,
night.
yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 3, consent agenda.
Are there questions on the consent agenda? There was only one item.
I would move for approval.
Motion made
Second.
to approve the consent agenda by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please, Chris.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk. Number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Under pooled cash, Capers, electronic transfer of $337,309.53. Under building maintenance, Cook Flat and Strobel Engineering, $20,150 is for Deer Creek Trail Extension. Under sales tax, Kansas Department of Transportation, another electronic transfer of $850,000. It's for the second loan payment for the Willard Bridge. Total vouchers as of March 1st, 2019 is $1,563,023.38. And I will move that we approve the vouchers.
Second.
Motion made to approve the vouchers by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Number 2, consider correction orders.
I'll move to approve the correction orders.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please, Chris.
Item B, Public Works, Solid Waste. Number 1, consider approval of request to award the bid for 2 heavy-duty tandem axle dump trucks with snowplow and sander to Summit Truck Group at a cost of $292,364, which reflects a net total expense after allowance for trade-in.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works and Solid Waste. Yes, we received 3 bids. We received 3 bids on the 2 new trucks, 3 bids on the trade-in allowance on the used trucks. We are not recommending that we go with the low bid. We recommend that we go with the second lowest bid. It's $8,000 higher than the low bid. And the reason for that is the vendor has a local dealer that can do warranty work, so that saves us on time and transportation costs. And secondly, probably most important, is that they can assure us delivery in half the time that the low vendor can provide delivery, 6 months versus 13 months. So with that, I will add before I open it to questions that this will come out of the Capital Outlay Fund for 2019. And with that, I'll consider your questions.
Questions for Mr. Niehaus? This is an example of where we look for value and qualifications sometimes more than we do price. And I think it's a good example. Any questions?
I move for approval.
I'll second.
Motion made to approve the request by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Number 2, consider approval of request to award the bid for 350,000 gallons of RS-1HM road oil to Vance Brothers, Inc. for a total cost of $721,000 with funding from the Road Maintenance Fund, Monmouth Township's Road Fund, and Grove Township's Road Fund.
Morning again. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works and Solid Waste. Just to refresh your memory, back in November of last year, we put out bids for this road oil. This is used for our chip seals, and we thought the bids were a little high. So we asked the Commission if we could not award any bid and come back in February and rebid. We did that. And unfortunately, I have to announce that we didn't save anything. The low bid is at the exact same value, $2.06. And so I guess I'm here before you asking you to approve this low bid from Vance Brothers. Again, it will be critical in our 2019 road maintenance program. And depending on where the material is used, it will come out of the 3 funds that were noted. Questions?
Questions for Kurt? I'll move to approve the request.
I'll second that.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please, Chris.
Number 3, consider approval of request to award the bid for 12,000 gallons of CRS-1H road oil to Vance Brothers, Inc. and Ergon Asphalt and Emulsions, Inc. for a total cost of $27,360 with funding from the Road Maintenance Fund, Monmouth Township's Road Fund, and Grove Township's Road Fund.
Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works and Solid Waste. This item is very similar to the previous item, except for this road oil is used in our Durapatcher. I think as spring finally decides to come around, we'll be using that Durapatcher a lot. And again, we didn't save any money from our late last year bids, but we did get a small advantage in that the second low bid came in equal to the low bid, so now we can get material from 2 vendors instead of 1. And with that, I take your questions.
Questions for Kurt?
I move that we approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve the request by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you,
Kurt. Next item, please.
C, Parks and Recreation. Number 1, consider awarding the bid for 7 park amenities as follows with funding from various sources in 2019. A, 8-foot ADA table at a cost of $700 to Best Litter Receptacles, Inc. B, 10-foot shelter table at a cost of $870 to Jamestown Advanced Products. C, 10-foot ADA shelter table at a cost of $1,052 to Jamestown Advanced Products. D, 6-foot trail bench surface mount at a cost of $388 to Best Litter Receptacles, Inc. E, 5 to 7 capacity wave bike rack at a cost of $251.18 to Park and Pool. F, 32-gallon receptacle at a cost of $348 to Best Litter Receptacles, Inc. And G, 55-gallon trash receptacle at a cost of $396 to Best Litter Receptacles, Inc.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Boyd, Parks and Rec. We are requesting approval for these bids that we went out for. These are just typical park amenities that we will utilize throughout the year in either renovations or just replacements. Be happy to answer any questions.
And these will be used in Parks and Rec all over the county.
Throughout, yes.
Okay. Questions for John this morning?
No.
Move for approval of the award of the contracts as outlined.
I'll second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Thank you, John. Next item, please.
Item D, Community Corrections, number 1. Consider authorization and execution of contract C-112-2019 with Hall & Associates Mental Health to provide therapeutic services for clients not eligible for functional family therapy with compensation of $120 per intake service, $102 for each individual treatment service, $110 for each family treatment service, and $24 for each participant in group service with funding from the fiscal year 2019 block grant funds.
Okay, good morning, Commissioners. Rebecca Cartmel. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. This is a memorandum of understanding with Hall & Associates to provide some therapy services for children that kind of fall through the cracks that don't meet the criteria of services given freely by the state. They normally go, the functional family therapy is geared for children who are high risk as opposed to high need. And we also have children that are high need that don't meet that criteria. So most of those children will have some kind of insurance, but for those that do not, we've agreed to, with Hall & Associates, to cover those costs out of our juvenile budget. And any questions?
And we do budget for this, for the services that we're providing.
Right, yes, I mean, this, and as you notice, again, this goes from March 1st down to June 30th at the end of our fiscal year. We're not
Okay.
going to extend this into next year until we know what our budget is.
Okay, very good. Questions for Rebecca?
Move for approval.
I'll second that.
Motion made to approve the contract by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Administrative Communications.
This is an opportunity for any member of the public or department head to address the commission. Your time is unlimited, so please go ahead.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dusty Nichols, Emergency Management. I'm going to put my Captain Obvious hat on and say it's cold outside. But severe weather in spring and summer is just around the corner. So I want to promote, and hopefully we can get some more people coming to our Storm Spotters course tonight at Washburn University at the Bradbury Thompson Alumni Center at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. We have the same show but done twice. We also have discounted, very discounted weather radios that we've received on a grant that we can sell in limited amount tonight. Now that cost will be $5, but to show proof of residency of Shawnee County. Also, this is Severe Weather Week, Severe Weather Awareness Week, so today is preparedness. And I can't help but bring up Lee County, Alabama, where they're experiencing effects of a tornado. Multiple tornadoes went through their community. Just as I came up here, I heard the count was at 23 dead, including some children. So that's very unfortunate, obviously. So if we take the opportunity and prepare now and make plans with our families and communication plans and step through that, as you read those reports and hear the reports of going on, put yourself in that position and what would you do? Whether it's a position of a family member, leadership at a county, municipal level, a teacher, wherever you're at, think of yourself, what would you do if that happened to you at the worst time of your day? Use that to help prepare yourself. So today's preparedness. Tomorrow is actually talking about tornadoes and tornado awareness, and we will have the statewide tornado drill at 10 o'clock. We will sound our outdoor sirens. The only reason we wouldn't is if for some reason they cancel the tornado drill tomorrow and then rescheduled for later. We'll follow their pattern on that. We will sound today at noon as usual. And then Wednesday is lightning awareness as well. So we're going to keep following that, and I'll be back up here Thursday talking about the final 2 days of preparedness week. So.
And I read that the spring is supposed to be very active weather-wise.
We always think it's going to be active. But yes, I agree. We have seen the reports where they believe they might have some more tornadoes and reason to believe that it could be more severe than in past years. Okay. So we are thinking when it happens, not if. So again, really want people to prepare and take the time to prepare their families and friends and check on each other and be in a position to get that alarm. So we have weather radios. Come and see us.
Yep. Thank you and your staff for going the extra mile.
Thank you, sir.
It's noticed and certainly appreciated
I
by
appreciate
this
this.
commission.
I will pass it on.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Linda Oaks from the Health Department, and I'm here on behalf of the Shawnee County Employee Wellness Committee. I brought with me Susan Fangman today from Kansas State Extension, and she's going to talk to you about Walk Kansas.
Thank you for having me here today. I am very excited about getting people in Shawnee County moving more. Our Walk Kansas program will help do that. This year we start on March 17th, so right around the corner, and we run through May 11th. We're currently taking registrations in our office. For anyone not familiar with Walk Kansas, it's an 8-week program designed to get people moving more and making more healthful food choices. KSRE provides a great website where people can log their minutes, their exercise, their water they've had. And we also provide an informative newsletter, lots of motivation and fun prizes. It is found that only 23% of Americans get the recommended amount of exercise. So I'm here to provide a program to help get you motivated. You can find registrations on our website, at our office at the Expo Center. I brought some with me today, or shoot me an email or give me a phone call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just to add, the Health Department are enthusiastic participants of Walk Kansas. These are our trophies. This is the most fruits and vegetables and the most miles, and we've been doing this since 2013. We have at least 4 teams again this year, so I just want to encourage everyone. It's a great way to get out and walk. I have my tennis shoes on, I'm ready to go, and it's Purple Monday, hopefully better than last Purple Monday. So I just encourage everyone to think about getting out and joining Walk Kansas. It's a great way to kickstart your routine for the season. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Linda.
Good morning. Angela Lewis on behalf of the Employee Health and Wellness Committee as well. We're going to bring mobile mammography back to Shawnee County in conjunction with the city March 12th and September 25th. There are some new additions to the plan that we didn't have last year. We now have 3D mammography. That's at no additional cost. And you used to have to wait till 1 year and 1 day after your last appointment, and now you can go anytime during the plan year. So we encourage everyone to participate. Any questions? Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Anyone else for administrative communications? Very good. Commissioner Cook.
This last Saturday, the mayor and I had an opportunity to welcome the Greater Topeka Partnership Youth Council at Washburn. We talked a little bit about the difference between the city and the county and what we do as elected officials and how we got to that point. And it was great to be able to talk to high school students who are enthusiastic about their community and wanting to make a positive impact in their community. And so I just want to thank Washburn University for providing the space and everything that the Greater Topeka Partnership is doing for fighting a place for young people to be enthusiastic about Topeka and Shawnee County. So thank you.
That's more good news. Thank you, Commissioner Cook. Commissioner Rippon.
Well, I had the privilege to judge food sculptures for in various county departments. The health department, I think, took home the gold. You know. This was for a worthwhile cause. This for Project Peak. It was a way of people, employees, to donate food to that cause. So, thank you to everybody who contributed to that.
And thank you for doing that. That is more good news. And I'm surprised Linda didn't brag a little bit when she was up at the podium.
We will later, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have anything to add. I do hope the media will emphasize good news in our community. Next item, please.
Executive sessions?
Yeah, we need to go into an executive session. I'll make a motion to go into executive session for 15 minutes. And this is for consultation with an attorney for the public body or agency, which would be deemed privileged in the attorney-client relationship, to discuss the organization and mission of the Emergency Management Department. And that is a motion.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries 3-0. No action anticipated. We are in executive session. Okay. We are back in session. No action is required, and we're officially adjourned.
Right.
But you can't hide.
Have a good day.